Hi. Mistake number one. I don't exactly know what this video is, as they say, about. I guess I'll figure that out along the way. But I've been putting this off for way too long. So here we, as they say, go. Maybe I need some kind of like intro-y thing here. Yeah, so this is my first time actually trying to talk to the camera. So I guess I'm mostly trying to figure that out here. Is the focus even right? Oh. And yeah, like having to actually record my voice from my mouth simultaneously with video like this, which is something I haven't necessarily really done before. So like audio, I know audio, but not this kind of audio necessarily. I'm currently using this super overkill, high quality studio mic, cunningly placed just out of view. Is that out of view? And like, I know that this is going to sound great and everything, hopefully, but I've got this plugged into an audio interface, which then goes into my laptop, and which then it records into my DAW, and I have to process it afterwards before I add it to the video and blah, blah, blah. It's maybe not the most practical way of doing it, but this is my background. I'm a musician and I'm into recording, mixing, producing, and all that kind of stuff. But now I have it all set up like this. I'm wondering, could I get away with the on-camera mics? It's getting really bright. Maybe I need to have some kind of flashy transition every time I change scene. Does that sound like a good idea? Like maybe if I get that. On second thoughts, that's ridiculous. And so much of that was overexposed. This was a terrible idea. Anyway, how does this sound? I'm currently using the on-camera mics now, and I'm going to try and tweak it a bit see if I can get it sounding all right. So hopefully what you're currently hearing is said tweakage, and I'm sure it sounds wondrous, and hopefully it looks less overexposed. But yeah, I'm going to listen to it and see what I can do. Okay, so I listened, and it's actually not too bad. But I can do better, I think. I've actually changed a few things on the camera as well, so let's see how that is. But if I'm closer to the camera, then that's going to be better, right? Proximity effect and all that, yeah? As you can see, I know what I'm doing. How's this? Does this make for good video times? How close can I get with this, actually? Pretty close. How's this? Sound good? Maybe now this is better. Wider lens, camera closer. Now do we have something in need? Do we? I'm starting to realize why people just use lav mics and shotgun mics and stuff now. Oh god, this is a disaster. You'd have thought I would have tried all this out beforehand, wouldn't you? But nope. I thought it would make for a fun adventure. I actually have a few other options of stuff I could try out. Well, maybe I'll save that for another video. That's like a whole nother video's worth of stuff right there, right? But what am I going to put on the screen now? Something interesting. Anyway, what I actually wanted to talk about is I started making videos as a way to try and challenge myself creatively. And also, well, practice the drums more, because I at least find it helpful with practice to have some kind of end goal. I find that focuses me a bit more. And also I really wanted to learn a lot more about video editing and that kind of thing, and all the joys that come with that. And I really do enjoy experimenting with all this stuff, but I find that there's a danger. I have a tendency to get a bit carried away with things sometimes. So I kind of end up tripping myself up a bit by making all these overly complicated things. So I guess the key for me is that I'm gonna have to try and find some kind of balance with it all. So you might have to bear with me on that one. See, this is it's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. To be truthful, this YouTube channel is actually the first project I've really done on my own, start to finish. And that is something that I really wanted to do as well. I have done a few other writing projects and things like that on my own, but I've mostly always worked as part of a collaboration or a band, basically. So I have felt quite a bit of pressure with that, to be honest. But then again, it has been really nice to figure things out as I go along and get things exactly as I want them. So that's also been really rewarding. Recently, you've probably noticed if you've seen my channel before, which I'm guessing anyone watching this probably has. I've been doing a lot more shorts because so has everyone else in the world. But yeah, I kind of started doing that as a way to kind of practice little licks and fills and to hopefully maybe break some of those down and educate a little bit and things like that. That's been cool. But in all of this experimentation and stuff, I do feel like I was struggling a bit with how to pump out what I felt like was enough videos and what kind of videos to make, and not getting too carried away and overcomplicating it as I do, and just basically getting way too in my own head about something that was supposed to originally be fun, you know? That was kind of the point to begin with. So I definitely did start, I think, feeling the effects of burnout, which is a term that comes up a lot these days, worryingly. But I think that Green Day said it best in 1994. Also, they use drum solos, so I mean, this is how I'll connect it to me playing drums and music and things. I did it! Did I do it? So that was that. Good question. I suppose I felt the need to make sure everybody knows that I'm a musician. In case you stumbled accidentally upon this video having never seen any of my previous videos, which is unlikely, and I now realise that I already showed. It's a giant waste of time. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, you might have noticed, if you are keen of eye, you might have noticed that I have changed location. That's how I say that. What am I on about? I'm currently have this practice room, which is awesome. It has a drum kit in it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what I could maybe do with this space, doing some videos in here. But yeah, basically, as I was trying to say, I started this YouTube video as a way to try and challenge myself creatively. And I actually ended up getting way more into the video side of things than I maybe thought I would, which is, that's been, so expensive. I mean, so much fun. Yeah. Great. But yeah, what I want to try and do next is to take everything that I've learned in the past couple of years, everything that I've done, and just try and build on that, really. Try and learn more, educate more, more drum videos, things like that. I definitely do still want to make the cover videos and things like that, don't get me wrong. It's so much fun doing those. Like, I really enjoy the whole process. But I want to try and keep the quality hopefully as high as possible and, have some variety. Try and do some other things as well and see how it goes, really. I think this video has served its somewhat questionable purpose. But at the least, hopefully it was entertaining to see me flounder around like this awkwardly. But anyway, to the few people who actually watch this video, and especially the ones who watch it all the way to this point, thank you so much. And thank you for just following along with this weird little experiment of mine in general, the whole thing. It's been really good fun, and who knows where it might take us. And I have a lot of ideas myself, but if you have any thoughts on the kind of videos you might want to see from me, then please do let me know. Write a comment down below or send me a message or whatever. I'd be genuinely interested to know what you think. Like and subscribe if you feel like it would make your life better in any way. That would be awesome. And I guess that's it for now. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Not quite sure why I felt the need to say it like that, but it's a learning process, isn't it? That's the thing. Oh, and in case you were wondering, am I ever actually going to be able to record myself talking in this room? That remains to be seen, my friends, for it is the land of eternal drum solos. Wow, it's really raining now. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I just need to shut up.